So let's talk about this area model of multiplication. Why do we have all these boxes? Let's start with the big picture. The big picture is anytime I multiply two numbers, 7 times 12 in this example, we can really think about a rectangle and we're finding area. So let's say we got to lay some cement, right? 12 feet by 7 feet. Well, what's 12 times 7? 84. And here's a visual representation of the 84 square feet. There would actually be 84 little squares inside here representing how much cement that was. Now, what's nice about this is we can actually break this up into smaller pieces if we want. So that 12 we can think of as 10 and 2. So if I draw a line here, maybe this part's 10 feet and this is 2 feet. So now I can do 10 times 7 and 2 times 7 to break it up a little differently. 10 times 7 is 70. 2 times 7 is 14. We simply add our two pieces to get our total. So we still get 84, but by breaking it up a little bit, it makes it a little bit easier to solve. Now, where this method really comes in helpful is if we have two two-digit numbers. So let's say we've got 12 times 27. Again, we're not maybe going to be able to do that in our head real quickly, so let's break this up. So we'll just keep the 12 on this side and the 27 over here, and we're going to break it up into our 10s and our 1s. So that 12 is going to be 10 and 2. That 27 is going to be 20 and 7. Now, later in the year, we'll even talk about mapping out our classroom. Maybe map out your bedroom. Maybe you're building a garage, and we want this area for where we park and this area for where we work on stuff. We can really apply this to a lot of things. Now that we've got it split up like this, now I can do 10 times 20. Well, 1 times 2 is just 2. Place my 2 zeros. 20 times 2. Again, 2 times 2 is 4. Place my 0. 10 times 7. Again, that's going to be 70. And that 2 times 7, that's still 14. Now that we've got 2 by 2 multiplication, we're going to get 4 pieces. Simply add these up to get the total. So we've got 270, if I write in the right spot, 40, and 14. Get a 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and a 3. So our final answer is 324. So this is a great strategy that works for many students. Let's look at another example now that we understand what we're doing. So 42 times 56. Well, that 42 we're going to break up into 40 and 2. 56 we're going to break up into 50 and 6. Now, just simply multiply these pieces together. 40 times 50. Well, 4 times 5 is 20. I have 2 zeros. Place my 2 zeros at the end. 2 times 50. Well, that's 100, right? 2 times 5 is 10. Place my 0. 40 times 6. 4 times 6 is 24. Place my 0. And 6 times 2 is 12. Now that we've got our pieces, we've got 2,000, 100, 240, and 12. Add them up. 2, 5, 3, 2. 2,352. All right, here's one for you to try. We're going to do 38 times 74. So again, you're just going to split that up into the 10s and the 1s, right? 30 and 8, 70 and 4. Place those in our area model. Do your multiplication. Get your total. So go ahead and pause this video, and we'll check your answer here in just a second. All right, did you set it up with 30 and 8, 70 and 4? If you did, you're on the right track. And it doesn't matter if you put the 74 up top. As long as you break it up, you're good. All right, let's go ahead and solve this baby. So 7 times 3 is 21. I have 2 zeros, so place my 2 zeros. 70 times 8. Well, what's 7 times 8? 56. And place your 0. 30 times 4. 3 times 4 is 12. Place your 0. And 8 times 4 is 32. So we just add up our pieces. And that will give us our total. So 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 2. 2,812. Now, after Christmas, we will start learning the standard algorithm, but for now, this is a really great strategy to help kids be successful.